And welcome back to another video. Now, I know you saw the title. I know you're like, the majority of you guys are probably like, oh come on, this is stupid. But guess what? You can't attack me in the comments because they're turned off. Ha! Take that. But before we get into the video, this video will contain major spoilers for all of Arc 2, so if you don't care about the series, I don't know why you would have clicked on this video. Because if you keep watching this video, I'm pretty sure you don't care about this series. Huh? But anyway, let's get into the video. The first reason I just don't like Qibli is, I don't know, just from the beginning, like, before, like, just in, like, moon rising and winter turning, I never really liked him. I just kind of thought he was kind of annoying and stuff. So, I mean, I did ship, like, Winter Watcher, like, a lot when I, like, the series, when, like, that part, like, I was still reading it, but, I mean, like, I don't really ship him that much anymore, so just before you're like, oh, you just don't like him because you ship Winter Watcher, like, I don't even ship him anymore. I don't really ship Lee either. I don't know. I don't know. And then the part where I just started to hate him was Talons of Power, because Turtle's just there and he's talking to Qibli and he's like, and he wants to cast one spell for Qibli, and then Quibli's like, well, I want to be an animus. Like, I just feel like, yeah, you want to be an animus. Doesn't, like, almost everyone want to be an animus? But you don't just straight up ask him that. Like, he's giving you an animus touched object and you're just like, no, I want to be an animus. And I mean, he acts like he doesn't really care, but then in Darkness of Dragons, like, you see that he thinks that was stupid. And he just, like, he's like, oh, why can't he make me an animus? And then I feel like when he has turtles touched animus touched objects in book 10, he's like, ugh, this is so stupid. A thing that only goes, a messaging thing that only goes one way, even though he, like, just pretended to think it was a good idea. Like, I get everyone thinks that sometimes, but, like, you have to see the part of that where it makes sense. Like, I just feel like he, like, just straight up lied and he's like, oh yeah, I totally get that. And then he's just like, oh, this is such a stupid thing. And then I feel like I fought in Darkness of Dragons when he had this whole backstory and everything. I'm like, okay, I kind of hated him before. I kind of thought he was, like, annoying. And then I'm like, maybe I will like him. I'm just like, I'm gonna let myself like him. I'm not gonna keep saying, ugh, he's so ugh. But then Darkness of Dragons just made me hate him even more. For example, he's like, the whole time he's just like, he just wants to be an animus. And he thinks he deserves it, which he even straight up thinks. He's like, they think they deserve something. The Nightwings think they deserve something better because they've suffered for so long, but they don't. And then he's like, wait, but isn't that what I think too? And I get that, but it's like, he never even, in Darkness of Dragons, he never even learns. He never even becomes a better person at the end of Darkness of Dragons. I feel like like, the Nightwings, they did deserve to, like, have their home back. I mean, maybe not to have a superpowered army, but after suffering for so long, they deserve to have, like, their original home and, like, a little bit more power back to them. But then he's just like, they think they deserve it, but they do. But he's the one who doesn't deserve to be an animus because he had trauma growing up. Like, you get a better life he gets a better life after having trauma. He gets to, like, he's basically the queen's, like, most trusted advisor, and he has a brand new life where he gets to be with Moon and all this stuff. And then he's just like, no, but I deserve to be an animus because of that. And he never even realizes that he doesn't deserve to be an animus. I bet if, like, he had a book right now, he'd keep thinking, ugh, I wish I was an animus. Like, I bet in, like, book 14, he'd keep thinking, ugh, Jerobo is so stupid with her powers. I wish I was an animus. I'd do much better stuff if I was an animus. And I just think he's so ungrateful for Turtle. Like, he's so ungrateful that Turtle gave him all this animus-touched objects to use. And he's like, ugh, and Nenemi, she doesn't even use these weather bracelets. She just sits them there. And I get that Nenemi's kind of like, sort of like an ungrateful princess, I guess. Like, she's ungrateful for all the stuff she has. But, like, basically, you're a princess. Someone goes into your room and steals your brand new thing, like the weather bracelets, and then you're mad that they stole them, and then they're just like, you don't even use them, you don't even care about them, maybe I should use them. And she's just like, okay, fine, I don't want to argue with you. And he's like, ugh, an enemy, just like, she doesn't even use those, she's so ungrateful. And I guess that's kind of true in a way, but, like, in a way, he's just like, it's just not. And then, of course, there's Darkstalker's offer. The fact that he was like, I get people are like, oh, he's so good, this is the one thing he always wanted, he just, like, declined it because he knew it was good. But no, that's not why he declined it. He knew that Darkstalker saw a future where he was the good guy, and he knew that maybe I'll be an animus, but no one will ever forgive me. And he only didn't accept Darkstalker's offer because he wanted to. He only didn't accept Darkstalker's offer because he knew, oh, this is gonna be really bad for everyone, and everyone's gonna hate me, and this is probably some sort of trick. I really want to be an animus, but I have to decline this offer. Like, for most people, like, wouldn't a good normal person just be like, no, he's evil, and even though this is something I've always dreamed of, I have to decline this offer? Like, they wouldn't be, like, contemplating it. I guess I could understand, but I just feel like he's so ungrateful, because I just feel like Qibli, you can see that he, like, you know how, like, whenever he meets a new dragon, he's like, he tries to figure out what they are and what they're doing. But then something he's never even done is stop to think, I wonder if this is actually right, something I've done. Like, the difference between him and Blue is like, when Blue thinks of how other people are feeling, he knows that that's what it is, and he doesn't, Blue doesn't even think he gets it right, like, half the time. He thinks he's always getting it wrong, and then Qibli doesn't even, like, he always thinks he's getting it right. Blue, like, I guess you should be confident, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. And, like, Blue, he actually cares about people. That's why he tries to think of what they're feeling. Qibli only does it for his own benefit, and I just think Qibli is so selfish. And I don't know. And he never even really, like, tries to figure out what people are thinking for, like, because he cares about them. He only cares about himself, and he wants to protect himself. Like, he doesn't, like, think about what they're feeling. Like, with Blue, he, like, thinks, he like tries to think what they're feeling, and he cares about that, and he doesn't want to do something that will make them sad like that. And then Qibli, he's just like, they might be a threat. I shouldn't go near them. I shouldn't help them. And even he doesn't care about them. I just think Qibli's so selfish. And I don't know. I get that everyone kind of just loves Qibli, but I don't know. I just don't really. Now it's the end of the video. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. I don't know. Probably not that many of you did, because probably all love Qibli. Anyways, please consider subscribing. I would really love that if you did. And bye.